And then I got it lifted up enough. Yeah, because it's dug in hard. There we go. So we're straightened out now. Keep backing up. Let's see here. All right, everybody, we're heading out now to a car that's way off in the ditch from what the other driver said who's on scene. So we're gonna get out there, we're gonna get it back onto the road and then get it back to the shop there where the insurance will handle it from there. But I'm gonna let you guys know what it looks like when we get there. See you there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have to move it over this way so we're away from that hydrant. And then I got it lifted up enough. Yeah, because it's dug in hard.
Yeah, the rock underneath, like.
Yeah, because basically you're gonna do most of the. What I'll have you do is put the flatbed right under here, and then yeah, because we're off the ground here. Let me see.
So just kind of like back it up so you like lift it and like right on the bed or what?
Well, basically you're just gonna back up to it like you're hooking up regular, and then I gotta figure out first here if I can get the front end to lift without dragging it. I don't want to drag it across those rocks.
Probably like board it up.
Yeah, because I might just try lifting this tire up and put a bunch of boards so we're not touching the gravel there and those big rocks. And then we'll get all the boards of your flatbed, because you can lift it up once it's on there, and then we can just keep boarding it over the rocks to kind of roll it onto the bed. Let's see, so if you want to pull up and line up behind here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pull it a little bit just so we can get away from there. All right, so this side there's nothing holding up other than right in the middle. Can't see if anything's leaking. Oh yeah, we got a lot of oil leaking out of here. So yeah, I'm guessing the oil pan is cracked. We got the drive line might be punctured too. Let's see. Yeah, maybe if I'm gonna back up, put a strap in here and get it lifted. Put a strap through that rim. I'm gonna back up more. There you go.
Wait.
Let's see here. Let me see here. Let me back up a little bit more here. Hello.
I'm on with my insurance.
Okay.
They said they could tow it to Apple City.
Okay.
Or if it's towed to you guys, well, how will it go to Apple City?
Basically it just goes in the morning because no one's there today.
Yeah.
So basically just it's brought over Monday.
Who brings it over?
We can bring it over Monday.
Okay.
Because there's no one there today to look at it.
Okay.
Or accept the key. But once we get out of here, we get it back to the yard. Then if you want it to go to Apple City, we can just take it over there Monday morning for you.
Perfect.
And then that way, it looks like it's leaking a lot of oil from the bottom.
Yeah.
So I want to try to lift it up off the ground just a little bit so we're off the rock. And then if we have to, we'll move the rocks out of there or put boards so it's not dragging too much more, hopefully.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, we're gonna get it about there. I'll get my straps over here. What? Yeah, it's so actually, if you wanted to try, we want to get yours lined up as possible.
That's not as much as it goes.
But let me get this moved over a little bit first.
It's like based on how it's curved, that's how the line as it gets right now. Let me move it a little then.
Yeah, because basically you want your bed underneath the tire when you put it down. That way you're already lifting the back half. I want to get this strap a couple, because these are real thin ones. Just in case we put a little too much force on there, I want to make sure it'll hold. Get enough on there, it should be fine. Then we want the flap basically lined up so it's underneath that back tire, so we can use the bed as well to lift off tension. I might have to back up a little bit more. See if I can get here. Should be fine. Got loosen the line up there. Make sure this is loose. Extend the boom out. Oh, let's see here. Put that back on there. That'll be fine. There we go. Yep, they're both still loose, so basically once I get this on here, I might have to back up a little bit so the angle's right. Let me see here. All right, I'll lock this one in. The car doesn't weigh too much, so I'm not too worried about the extension on the boom. I know we don't get a ton of, but we're not pulling that much. I'm gonna do this tight, then I'm gonna get some lift. All right, let's see here. All right, if you want to come over and watch this other side, because I can't see it when I start lifting. Basically, I want to just make sure we're coming off the hydrant. I'm just lifting now, not pulling. There we go. Now let me pull in just a little bit to get it moved up a little bit more. There we go. So we're straightened out now. We're off the rocks. Sweet. Yeah, all the oil's dumping out. So, yeah, probably the oil pan busted on it when it went on. So basically what we're gonna do is, you know, kind of like how we walk the bed out, yeah. We're gonna walk it underneath.
So I'll just like lift it up, I'll back up slowly.
So, yeah, are you fully extended already?
Yeah.
So probably put it back and then back up just a little bit more so we can kind of get it underneath the tire.
All right.
That way we'll pull it on, then move it back a little bit, pull it on. That way we'll keep it above the rocks as much as we can. I got it lifted on that side, so.
Do the tires look okay?
Yeah, your tire looks okay. It looks like it just rubbed a little bit there, but it's not punctured or anything. But it looks like the oil pan and under the middle was a little bit pushed up, so I'm not sure what it's broken underneath.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, give me a heads up.
Here, hold on a second. Let me lower it just a little bit. There we go. right there is good. So we're still a little bit over from where it shifted. But once we get the back tires on, we can skate it and it'll kind of shift towards the middle. It shifted a little bit more when it came up. Here. We'll get the hooks on the back so we can start getting the back end up a little bit. Okay, let's see what we're hooking to in here. Alright, I'll make sure it's good. Yeah. You can see they got the big bolt right there in the middle. Kind of close to the middle of the frame.
I see it.
Yeah, right by that big bolt. Yep. And then you're disengaged. Then basically, because once you tighten it up, I'll loosen it and we should be able to keep it high enough above the rock.
All right.
Then we might put skates on the back just so it'll kind of center.
All right.
Just for the two. And then do we have the keys yet?
No, I think she has them in there, or maybe she hasn't.
Okay. Maybe we'll wait just so we can get the back tires on there.
Yeah.
That way it'll slide a little bit here and then we can...
Want me to get out the, what the fuck that shit's called?
So right here, we just have that one big rock and then we have that one to go over. But once we get the back end up, you can lift your bed and pull, so we'll go above all that. We'll just have to watch the front end so we make it over.
All right.
Once we get the back tires up, we can put it in neutral and then kind of walk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's open right now.
All right, thank you. Let's see here.
When I get, one of you is going to take it to the tow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah, we'll both be heading back there after this.
So I live on Bradley.
Okay.
Is there any way
Yeah,
I could get a ride to my house, or should I tell people to pick me up at...
yeah, I can probably give you a ride in that one there. It's a little bit smaller to get in that driveways. But let's see here. Oh, I get your skates. Let's see here. That one there. That one there. You have the hammer?
Hammer?
Yeah, just so that they're under the tires a little bit. It'll help get it in the center.
Is someone there later so I can empty my car?
Yeah. Yeah, we have somebody there till 5 o'clock. And then we'll be there all day tomorrow as well, but we'll get over in the morning there to the Apple City, so probably by like 8 or so. All right, here's right there. And I just want to pull this side a little bit to make sure it straightens up. There we go.
Want me to move the truck a little bit back?
No, we're good at the moment. We need to get that into the center though before you can lift up and move under. Because with the skates on there, once you lift up, it'll actually just slide the wheels right into the middle of your bed real easy.
Where's the thing that I used yesterday? Want me to pull it out?
Well, if you want to just, hey, can you push on the tire? So I'll pull. Let me loosen up the winch line too real quick. I just want to make sure we're not back on that stump. No, we're good there. I want to keep that down here. I want to make sure we're not on that rock. Okay, we're still slightly above it.
Want me to just push it that way?
Yeah, I'll give it a little bit of pull and then just push on the tire. That way it kind of goes to the middle. Okay, I'm gonna have to loosen up that. If you want to put the skate right under it, I'll loosen this. All right, so we're pretty much off the front there. Got the back on. So that's the only side now that's gonna hit that, that's gonna be on that rock. So now this side is lowered on the A-arm. So I'm gonna have to get this side lifted. So I'll probably come around, put a line on that just to keep it up high. All right, Luis, I'm gonna move the wrecker around to this side now because that side's clear from all the rocks. Okay. And then I'll lift this one up. That way it'll keep it above the rocks when you pull back, and then we can lower it once we're past the rock. Let's see here. Yeah, I put a small chip to where that fire hydrant stuck in there, but nothing major. Looks like the tire wasn't damaged any, but looks like it had some undercarriage oil and stuff leaking. Let's see here. Put that there for now. Whew, it's a hot one today. Oh, shoot. If you want to hold that real quick, I'll let it loose.
Got it.
Luckily, we're almost past all the big rocks. There you go, that should be good.
I'll go on the other side so I can keep an eye on the route.
Yep. I'm gonna tie it in and loose and lift it up. Loosen it a little bit. Lift. I want most of the lift pulling it, not the strap and the winch. Just kind of lift it high enough. All right, there we go. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go just a little bit more. Man, that's a big rock under there. All right, there you go. Let's see here. Yeah, if you want to start winching it back, I'll keep an eye on that rock. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. I need more height. If you want to come over to this side and watch where I back up, because it's starting to get closer to that fire hydrant again. we go. I want enough height on there. Lift that away from those rocks. All right, we're cleared them.
All right.
Yep. Hey, hold up. All right, we're clear. Hey, hold on. All right, we're almost to the last one. Let's see here if you can get height when you pull. No. Right there, it's doing the opposite. It's lowering the front. So we just got that last little bit of the rock here, and then we can put it back down. You see all the oil pan busted when it hit that first rock. So we're getting to that first spot there.
We just bored it?
Yeah, we might be able to board this side up, and then as soon as it hits that, it's gonna lift that side off. So let me see if I got some big boards to lower this side, and then we can put it in neutral and see if it'll roll over. All right, I got some real big boards here. Kind of have to let it not too much off because it'll walk out of there. Let me see here. Gotta get this out of here. One more board. Basically, we're gonna walk the bed underneath it, so we just need to get it lowered enough so we're over that rock and kind of put it in neutral. Those boards are real unstable. Let me see if I can get it on the flatter end. It's not really ideal. Let's try that. See if that. No, we're still not high enough for this big rock. Yeah, we're just almost over. As soon as this gets traction, it's gonna start to lift.
Probably gonna have to move the truck.
Yeah, so
Probably gonna have to move the truck over here, right?
no. At this point, I got it high enough on that side. I'm gonna take my line off. I can put it in neutral and just hold the steering wheel, because that way it'll want to lift. Once this side lifts up, we'll clear that. That's the last rock holding it. We should be able to roll over.
Like the bumper though, like this one, we're probably have to like board it down where it just does a little
Yeah.
ease off. So
Well, there's no rock past here. Once you get over that, it's all clear. That's what I'm saying. If shoot.
yeah,
if you
that's a little too tall for that, it's just gonna rip off the bumper.
see, actually now if you want to lift your bed off the ground, when you back up, turn the wheel hard to the right. When you back up, you should get it all the way up to the rock.
All right, try it. Let it back up. Let me know.
So turn your wheel really hard to the right. Man, he's gonna back up the truck here. Keep coming. Keep backing up. Let's see here. Let me pull up, put the PTO on. It rolled forward a little bit. I'm gonna put the bed all the way out and see how close I can get it. At this point, I'm gonna have to put it in neutral and hold the steering wheel, because as soon as we hit that, it's gonna go
clear that rock right there?
Yeah, as soon as we hit that rock, it's gonna lift about a foot.
Okay.
So then we're over. We're about to fall off my boards though, so. Shoot. Well, these ones are already loose anyway, so I'm gonna have to take these off. That way the wheel can roll freely. Go. Let me get this hook back. That way it's not hitting nothing. Out of the way. Oh man.
You could hear me.
Yep. This has a automatic, so no matter what, I have to start it to put it in neutral because it's an automatic shifter.
What's that?
But no, hold on. It's stuck in park. This thing is.
How do you try to? Know where the overdrive of that shit is?
Nothing. There is no override on this one.
Try to accelerate it, see if for that.
No. It's locked up in park, it won't shift. So we're gonna have to pull it over.
Try pressing that shit and click it out or something.
No, that's e-brake. I think we don't want e-brake on. So e-brake's off. This thing's not shifting. This should drop in.
So it's like probably like a freaking like.
Oh, there we go. Just got into neutral.
All right.
So there's nothing holding it, but I need to. Once you start pulling it, let me know. I'll let my foot off the brake. It should roll over that.
All right.
But you're the eyes now. I can't see. Yep. Whoa. Here, hold up.
Hey, you wanna give me a heads up so I can move the bed a little bit back?
Yeah, I need to get out. Here, can you move the wheel if I can't get out? You need to just fold it the other way. Just angle it. Yeah, there you go. Did we roll over that big rock? There we go. Okay. So let's see here. Yep, we're past the big rocks here. So I'm gonna move my board to this side here.
Okay.
Because the last rocks is on this side. Once we're past this, we're good. So I'm gonna move all these to this other side. That'll help lift it up over this so we're not touching bumpers or anything. See, that way it should keep it up high enough. We'll clear the rock. And then once you're ready here, I can get back inside, put it in neutral again.
Steer it right.
And then I'm just gonna hold the wheel straight. And then that way it should come right up here. Let me make sure. If you need to get on this side just to push the tire to keep it in the middle.
All right.
But I'll hop in, put it back into neutral now. Is the bed fully extended? The bed out the whole way? Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good, because on this side we're clear. It's just the rocks on the other side we gotta pass. And those boards there should keep it high enough. We shouldn't have to worry about it. All right. Let me see how do I get this in neutral last time. Hold on. Come on. There we go, we're in neutral now. I'll hold the wheel straight. You ready? There we go. We on the bed?
Yeah, it's on the bed.
Okay, we're good now then.
Hey, you wanna pull it while pushing the cart? You're in the bed.
Yeah, let me see here. Oh, sure, if I get out, it goes right back into park. But actually, we're on now, so let me turn it off.
You like pull it and I'll push it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off, leave it off now, because it'll help the wheels slide in the middle now, because it's not in neutral. And then
I'll just push or you do it.
okay. There we go. That should be enough to strap it all down now. I'll grab the boards. All right, there we go.
Something just fell.
Oh yeah. There's one of the rubber fittings. I'll put it on the seat there. All right. All right, here you go. I'll give you the keys.
All right.
And then
Just take it a shot.
yep, that works. All right, let me put this back real quick here and I'll give you a ride home. There we go.
Turn it off.
Yeah, it's not running.
It won't wear the battery down.
No.
I don't think any body work.
No, the body's actually really good. It's just underneath a little bit of damage.
What about this? When the wire's sticking out, should I call the fire department?
You might call them just to let them know what happened. I'm not sure if that did anything to it, but it looks to me like it's not leaking water or anything, so that's good. But you might just call them just to let them know what happened in case something's messed up. back here and we're all set. All right, here we go. Oh, let me get that unlocked for you. All right, everybody, we got that one out of there. That was in a pretty bad spot there. What had happened is she thought that there was a driveway, and she turned to go to that coffee shop or that barber. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but she turned to go into that lot there and just slammed right into those rocks. It busted her oil pan, it looks like, and maybe the drive line a little bit got bent. I'm not too sure exactly. It was pushed up. It's on a hybrid car, so the lights and everything were on the dash. So I'm not too sure exactly what the extent of the damages are, but for sure the oil pan leaked out. And luckily there was only just minor scratches on the front bumper, not too bad at all. But yeah, you can see I'm sweating bad. It's about 90 degrees, something like that today. And that sun is just brutal out here. There's no wind at all today. But luckily, with the flatbed there, he could kind of work his way under the car. And with the wrecker, I could lift it up high enough with the real tall boom on this wrecker. And then that way, we get it above the rocks, get it rested on the board. And then once we got it up on the passenger side, right up to that rock, it was still kind of on the bumper. But I know as soon as we get into neutral, it's going to roll over the top of that rock. And that's going to free up the bumper. It'll come right on the flatbed, just like it did. And then we got it on the bed of the truck, but unfortunately the new cars, once you get out of the seat, it goes right back into park. So I was gonna try to give it a hand, but on a car like that, it actually helps us out because it was kind of going into the rail and neutral. As soon as you put it back in park, you can kind of just, Luis, he's got a lot more muscle than I do. He just pushed on that tire when I pulled the winch and it pushed it right to the center of the truck, no problem at all. We'll get it back to the yard here, and then when the body shops open up tomorrow, we'll get it over there. And their insurance is going to cover whatever damages caused on the vehicle. But at least then, she's happy. It's all taken care of. And yeah, we'll go from there. Luckily, to get off the truck, it'll be a lot easier. We can put it in neutral real quick, roll it off the truck. No problem at all. But, whew, it's a hot day, and that one took a little bit of time. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys could, hit like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you like the work we do, leave a comment below. And if you had another suggestion of how you would have done it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear other recommendations on ways to get things done, because in the towing industry, there's so many ways to do it, a single job, almost countless. So, but anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.